Hi and welcome to the Restoration Shack. Today is just working on something a bit different. Sun's out, so decided to do a few jobs on the VW camper. So it's a T5 transporter, and as you can see from the shot that I'm pointing to, it was an ex-works van. I'll bring it back, and we've basically converted it out. I did a short video before of the conversion, taking it from a commercial vehicle, putting the windows in. It was one of my first videos, so I didn't do any talking. It was just like, it's basically a slideshow, but we've kitted it out, put a full interior in, rock-and-roll bed, etc., some alpha seats and full furniture in there, if you can see in the light there. So the next job is possibly going to be a pop top, but I've just pricing the parts up for that. So anyway, today is addressing some wear problems. So as I say, it was a commercial van, and the steps have taken a battering over the years. I need to get a new door seal because that's gone, but it's on the list. There's the seats I put in a while ago, which is on the other video. I'll put a link up above there. So what I've done is there's been various options on the forums, but one that a lot of people have sort of said is this. So it's made by Cherry Blossom, and it's called Scuff Cover. So I've washed and dried the step, and all I'm going to do is basically get the lid off the scuff cover with one hand somehow. There it is. And it has like a sponge applicator, and it's as simple as dab it on and then wipe it in. So I think this side, I've done the other side already, which I'll show you later, but basically it's as simple as dab it on and then spread it about. I've been laying it on quite thick, but I say and then you let it dry, and then if it needs it I'll put another coat on. For the sides, what I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit on the base like that to let the pad fill up with liquid, and then do it sideways, because on the side it doesn't seem to want to come out of the applicator so well. So obviously let gravity do its thing, just do a downward section like that. And go to the side. So what I'll do is I'll make a line so you can do a bit of a before and after. So it's not a perfectly straight line, but it'll do. Right up there. So hopefully now you can see, oops, I get my finger out of the way, the before and after of it. So you get right in, you can see the scuffs and the markings. As I say, just got to keep my finger off the lens. This stuff does need a second coat, and it's still drying, so hence why you see the streaks, because they're the wet patches. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's got good coverage. It's a definite marked improvement over the other. Have to excuse the road noise, and everybody's using this village today to come through. If I just finish this off. and on the corners, just in the edges there, I'm using the corner of the sponge and just rolling it, just to roll it in the corners. So yeah, I think it'll need another coat once this first coat's dried. You can see a definite improvement in the quality of the step. So what I'll do is I'll just let that dry and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so it does look a bit patchy there and there and a little bit in this corner, but that is just because that's wet. The coverage is actually really good, and before and after, well, I'll put a shot up, a split shot, but as you saw, it was grey scratch, and that has taken a lot of it out. A lot. I'm very happy with that. It's used very little of the bottle. As I say, this is made by Cherry Blossom in the UK. It's called Scuff Cover, and literally I've done both steps and part of the cab floor. I'm going to do the rest of the cab floor, but it's very good. Coverage is good, results are good, so I'm just going to put that in the van, and if it gets scuffed I'll just redo again. So I'd strongly recommend that. Short video, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next project. A bit of an addition, so I started doing the mats with that Cherry Blossom, but trying to get into all these ridges with the sponge, it wasn't really happening. You could get the flat surface, but then the corners, it wasn't really happening. So what I've moved on to, so this is the other mat that I have done, is just gone into my polish bag, and I've got some Autoglym bumper and trim gel, and just use that with an applicator cloth. Got it right into the ridges, and then gone through with just a buffing cloth and taken it off. So the cat's come to have a look and to inspect my work to make sure it's up to scratch. So basically then, once it's done, just use an old rag, kind of polished it off, just get rid of some of the residue and the excess, and as you can see, before and after, they've come up really well. So I think a mix of different products, Cherry Blossom for the door steps and then this for the mats, is it's a good combo. So that's it, sign off, and I'll see you next time.